The tractors maneuver into position. For 2 weeks, farmers have been taking over Greek highways, stopping agricultural produce from moving along the roads. Now they're stepping up their protests. It's their latest tactic to put more pressure on the government. And they say they won't back down.
We give them our terms. We're willing to talk with them. They're not backing up at all. They're saying we stand our grounds. So if they're going to stand their grounds, we're going to stand our grounds. We're going to stay as long as we have to.
Many farmers believe that if they give in now, they will be out of business in a few years, as proposed austerity measures are phased in.
Farmers are being asked to pay 26% income tax and another 27% of their income for healthcare coverage and pension contributions. These and a slew of other crisis-era taxes would deprive them of roughly 60% of their income. That is about 3 times what they faced just 2 years ago.
Farming is high cost and high risk. Many of these farmers are only ever one bad crop away from bankruptcy. New taxes would mean they wouldn't have enough capital to invest in another year's harvest. Among the protesters is Dimitris Pieroutsakos. He and his wife quit their city jobs just before the Greek debt crisis and invested all their savings in 2.5 hectares of organic olive and citrus trees. To maximize their earnings, they built a cottage industry in preserves and pureed vegetables, which they're trying to market in the European Union. They've invested more than $300,000, but now they've lost hope in the EU.
I think austerity is now a reason for Greece to consider leaving the European Union. No matter how hard we fight, the numbers don't add up. We should consider a different strategy to stand on our own 2 feet and stabilize the economy. If it recovers and we can feed and educate our children, then we can talk about EU membership again.
The government says it can't back down. It's promised creditors it'll save $2 billion a year in pension spending. But farmers are also digging in. They're determined to continue their blockades, even if it means violent confrontations with police. For now, though, it's a war of nerves. John Psaropoulos, Al Jazeera, Corinth in southern Greece.